Hello, everybody. My name is Power, and we're coming in for another Power session. But before we get to that, I would like to tell you I do apologize for my absence recently. I didn't upload for about a couple months, but that was because I was having some issues with my computer, TV broke, and just a bunch of other stuff. But I will start to more actively, and I thought what better way to come back to my channel than to upload one of these. Now, this topic was sent in to me by a couple people, and I've had conversations with many people about this specific topic. But let's keep you in suspense. The topic is success. It's a very broad topic, I would say, so this might go on a lot longer than I would like it to. But why not? It's the first session, or the first back, I guess. So basically, is what is success? This is like the hardest one for people because a lot of the time people will have success defined for them, but in reality, the way you should view success and when you can say someone else is a successful person is not based on their money, but based on their end goal. So now let me clarify on that. When someone is a successful person, it's not based on money. It's based on their road and in completing that objective, I guess you can say. So now how do you know what success is? Well, that's another hard one to really define, because success, it comes within yourself. Like, you have your own idea of success, what you do, not what your parents, because not what your parents, your family members, they'll tell you what success is. That is not what you want to hear. I'm telling you right now, what they tell you what success is 100% sure that you do not want to be listening. I'm not saying ignoring them and being just not taking their words of wisdom, but I mean by, like, you shouldn't take their success ideas or what their idea of success and make it your own. You need to form that idea of success. And for me, before I really decided what I wanted to do, at first it turned about, okay, what job made the most money? And what job made the most money was a doctor. And I didn't really like being a doctor. I mean, this was an idea. My family always told me that money equals success, and that's not the true thing behind the way success works. Success works in such a weird way that it's not straightforward. You get money, you're successful. No. I think money is used sometimes as a tool, but it's never the actual end goal of success. So basically, success is like a building block, or like it's like you're building your the road to success. You've heard that term before used. It's basically you doing all these different things to get to an end goal. That is it. And when someone says, and when you say if you're failed this goal, there's always other options. Like, even though you may have failed a success at one goal, there's always multiple roads that you can go down that always lead to success. So I don't know if I phrased that perfectly right, but basically, success is the way you make it. If you feel that you want to be, let's say, a nurse at an ER, and you want to be an ER nurse, and you're happy with doing that, like you want to do that, you feel the need to do that, that is 100% success. You are a successful person because you reached your goal and you became what you wanted to be. Success is not going to college or paying money or graduating high school. Those are just like building blocks to lead to your success. Do someone have to go to college to become a successful person? No, because sometimes artists don't have to go to college and then become very successful people because they wanted to do something that they wanted to believe in. Like, they wanted to be the best artist they could be, and they did it. They didn't need the extras like that other people need to do it, So I know this is kind of a ramble, but I'm trying to hold it together as best as possible. But let's see. Success. Look, if you're gonna take one thing from this, I would say it's that it has to be success is what you make it to be, not what anybody else makes it to be. You need to know what you want, not what your parents want for you. Because I have so many friends that like they ask me, why do I have to do this? I want to be successful because my mom said blah blah blah. No. Your mom is there to help you. She's a contributing factor to lead you to your success. Your parents are there to help you reach your end goal, which is success, right? Don't let them change your route by that, because I was on the wrong route for a while. Like, I wanted to be a doctor. That's the whole purpose of my channel. That DR in front of it wasn't accidental. It was supposed to be mean like Dr. MBG, but how times change, right? Now that I'm a business major, but that's not that's the whole point. It's just that I had let you can't let your outside sources shape what you want to do. You have to make decisions for yourself and figure out what success you want to be. I know this, I might repeat myself a lot, and I probably will keep doing it until I try to get the point across. Just because I want to get the point across as well as possible, because I want this stuff to stick to you guys. And I think a lot of people will also think that their grades determine how successful they will be and later on in life. Like, if you get a C in algebra, or you had like a C GPA or something like that, that's gonna ultimately determine you're gonna be a failure, because you're not gonna be able to reach this hiatus. Money, no, you're not gonna be rich. Like I said, money has nothing to do with success. I know a lot of successful people and they ain't rich. They don't have to be rich. Because if you're doing something and you enjoy it and you like it and it ain't hurting anybody, you can be successful. That is success right there. That's how I define success. But don't take my definition. I want you to create your own definition. But to me, if someone has lived a good life or has just contributed almost, they could have never contributed anything to society. They didn't have any massive reward or anything like that, because people also associate success with accolades and stuff like that, but that's just not the case, man. It's just like success is, it's so open-ended in a way in itself. It could be just like, you think it, you know it, but you really don't, because it's whatever you define it. There's so many different opportunities. Like, just because you're a C student in college or in high school doesn't mean you're gonna be a failure in life. Like, that is the one thing I want you to take from this, is because the road ain't over. You are still contributing to your, like when I said earlier, you're contributing to your success later on in life. And if your success, if you keep working at it and you want to become a doctor or something like that, you can do it. It don't matter. You can do it. Even if you're a C student. I've known people who are C students and they're in their medical programs right now. It's not impossible. It's like, people get this idea that if they're a C student, that they're nothing more than a ditch digger or some shit like that. And it pisses me off, because I was a B student in high school, and I always was, even the counselors told me that I was just gonna be something, everybody needs, like a guy to work at Walmart, pretty much. That's what I was like, kind of had the feeling, like these counselors, I got told by counselors by this, that this is the way I should feel. Silly days and times go on. But what I really want to talk about, what I really want to say, just summing it all up together into one little thing, is that don't take shit to heart. And I'm trying to be serious with this. Don't take shit to heart. When your mom tells you you have to be a doctor, you don't have to do shit. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to reach that success. There's all types of success. That just may not be one of yours. I can be a successful businessman by doing. I have a roadblock, just like you. I was a BC student. Doesn't mean I can't reach it. I think that's the problem with success. Is people feel like if they don't do well in one point of the journey, that the whole journey's just over. High school, college, it was just part of the journey. It ain't over there. I mean, if you want to reach something, it doesn't end halfway through. It continues the whole way. That's just one of the things. I mean, I know it just kind of seems like I've put in a bunch of metaphors and not really explained myself. But I'll try to explain myself in maybe a follow-up video or something if you guys really get confused, or in the comment section. But I'll even have Skype conversations with you guys if you really need the extra help in understanding what the message I was trying to get across. But I'll sum it up again, I guess. Don't make success is what you make it, not what anybody else makes it. So if you decide what your success is, you go for it. Success doesn't end because you had a couple bad grades in high school or in college. That doesn't end it. That's just part of the roadblock. It just makes your journey maybe a little bit longer or harder, but it's still on your road to success. This is like what I'm talking about. We're all on this sort of road to success. And when we decide to quit, like when we decide, okay, well, my grades are too bad, I guess, that is when you fail. When you decide it's over. Not when anybody else, when you decide. If you don't want, all of a sudden you decide, say, hey, my grades sucked. Oh well, I can't do anything about it. No, there's always something you can do about it. You were just taking the quitter's mentality. That is somebody who fails. So hopefully, I'm trying to get through you guys as deep as possible I can. The road may be rough to success, but it's so satisfying when you finally reach the end. Or at least I have something to believe in. But that was it. I guess that was it for me, guys. That's my summarization, or my opinions on success is basically all summed up in some random video, I guess. I don't know how well I phrased it or what, but I like to do it once and done. That's what I've done with all my power sessions. Just kind of say it and see how it goes. And usually go really well, but this one, I don't know. I guess I have too much more to say, but really there's not much more to say. It's just that you are what you make it. And if you decide to make it something where you feel like you quit. You failed. You decided to become a failure, not anybody else, not this outside source. When you decide to stop going on your journey to success, like you don't want to, like my journey is to become become a businessman. I want to own my own business. And somewhere along that line, I'm going to have to make some hard decisions. Whether if I have to keep on going or just stop. Just stop. Be content. Will I ever feel like I succeeded? Probably not. Because my ultimate goal was own my own business. So if I never reached that goal, I'm a failure. That's simple as that. If you don't reach your success, is just like this double-edged sword. It's just you can't start it. Once you start it, it's just keeps on going. It's a journey, guys. And you got to keep on going sometimes. This was Power. This is like, I guess, episode 3. I don't know if I should try to do more power sessions. These ones take a lot. This one, actually, like, not gonna lie, I thought about this one for probably about a year, and there's probably still much more stuff I have to say about it, but I'm just gonna cut it here, and hopefully you guys can take from what I've said and maybe learn from it. But no, that'll be it for me, guys. So, power session episode 3, I guess. This one dealing with success. And if you guys have any questions, or feel free to put them in the comments, and I'll read through the comments and pick the next one I want to talk about. which I actually have a good idea about what I want to talk about next. Sort of, I was thinking about talking about the misconceptions of college because I am actually going to college right now. So, and holy shit, people were fucking wrong about college, like really wrong. But I'll go that in another video. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, it wasn't too boring or too weird or out there, I guess. But thanks for watching. Peace out, buddies.